Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius. This is your in-month reading. This is for the 27th through the 31st. Hope everyone is doing okay. Welcome back, all subscribers, and welcome anyone new to the channel. Okay, let's get right into this. I'm going to find your energy first. That is what you're thinking and feeling. Okay, so I have the Six of Pentacles over here, upside down. And let me get you another card, Oracle cards. Six of Pentacles upside down. Why are you upside down? Why is that card upside down? Okay, looks like you're going to be going into a sacrifice mode. The sacrifice mode is the same as the Hangman card. The sacrifice card to me is a Hangman card with the death card. It's 2 in 1. It's a new beginning, yet a transfer. Yeah, it's like a leap of faith that you're taking for yourself through self-sacrifice. Yet it's also a transformation. So, okay. So it's you're self-sacrificing for yourself, right? To do something different. It's something you're putting yourself through, right? When you sacrifice something, like for instance, if there's not, let's put it this way, if there's not enough food in the house and you know there's not, you want to make sure that your children and the rest of your family are eating, so maybe you don't eat as much, right? You kind of self-sacrifice your own well-being for other people, right, around you. So that's what that sacrifice is, okay? But in this case, it's kind of like I have to sacrifice this for this so that I can be better, okay? So, let's just, excuse me for 1 second. So, with the Six of Pentacles upside down with the self-sacrifice, it's like a judgment call, right? You're making your own judgment call. Like I said, you know, because you have to make that judgment call. If you're not, then, you know, who's going to do it for you? You know, and if it is that judgment call, like I just said, kind of like, well, I only have this much food and we can't afford any more food, and I have to make sure everybody else around me is eating. I'm just hoping that it's not a, you know, because this is also an unfair card. So I hope that it's not a self-sacrifice to where it's the best for you, but yet it's still unfair. And a lot of times it is kind of like that though, right? I mean, because you're, to other people, they will see it that way. But to you, you were like, no, I'm going to make sure that my kids are eating. I'm going to make sure my husband's eating. I'm going to make sure everybody's eating. I'll eat later. You know what I mean? I'll eat when we get more money, however it is. Okay. So, but, we'll find out in a second if this is, you know, is it unfair for you to have to take a self-sacrifice card? Or, you know, is this just the judgment call that you're making to say, you know what, it has to be this way? The universe is upside down. I'm just going to leave it upside down because it's the new world that you should be getting. I'm going to say that this is, because it is that sacrifice, I'm thinking is kind of, it's a judgment call, and it might still be a little unfair that you have to self-sacrifice yourself this way with the universe upside down in the present, because this is your present energy and this is the present card. If this card were right up, the universe would be saying, right, I'm making new beginnings for you, I'm watching out for you, and this would be your fate and destiny, because this is the World card with the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, but fate and destiny are saying no, No. It's a no-go, no-show. This is not fated. This is not your destiny. Okay. Because in the past, you were powerless. Your power is upside down. Now you're powerless. You are weak. So whatever you believed was your fate and your destiny is not. And being powerless is showing this. And this is how you got there. But you're still trying to self-sacrifice for the best of yourself. Trying to make what? That of what I have in the near future. Getting your base chakra back to standards. Opening your base chakra, your root chakra. Okay, so you're going to be opening this back up. And this, hopefully, once you open this up, then you'll realize that this is upside down. This is not the way it's supposed to be. And hopefully both of these will come back to you in the near future as right side up. You will find that destiny, that right path, and you will find yourself not so powerless, but gaining the power back. So the universe says that it's upside down in the present. I'm actually going to use another oracle card to put on top of that oracle card just for the overall reasons of why. Why is your path? Why is this not a destined path for you? You're changing that destined path with the self-sacrifice. You're going against the grain for your own judgment call. Because of your heart chakra. Because this is what you, like I said, this is what you believe you have to do. And that actually makes a lot of sense. Whoops, there it goes. I'm always knocking those over. Okay, so anyways, because you believe that's what you were supposed to do. Deep down, when we self-sacrifice, these are the steps and the jumps that we make because we believe this is what has to happen. You're passionate about doing this because you feel this is what you have to do. I can see that here. This is I have, but I'm telling you over here it's because it's what you have to do. But the universe is telling you, you don't have to do that. Whatever it is you feel you have to do. Because it's unfair to you. You're making an unfair judgment call. That's what it is. You're making an unfair judgment call. I'm going to go straight to the power now. Why are you powerless? What is making that powerless, that power upside down? Why did you feel so powerless? Heart chakra again. You got a lot of heart chakras going on, you guys. Because you believed, and this one's closed too, because you believed you couldn't do something. So whatever you believed you couldn't do, it made you powerless. So it made you feel like you had to take this. And so the base chakra is saying in the near future, I have now. I have. What did you have? What did you do? Oh, I have transformed. Well, see, remember what I said too. The sacrifice, it also has that transformation also in it. See, this is 12 and this is 13. So when you do self-sacrifice, okay, you are going to have some kind of transformation. And that's exactly what's happening. You did take the transformation to have. I have transformation. You went from a 12 straight to a 13. You did it because there was something deceptive that was going on around you with this deception card next to the transformation card. There was something that you felt that was deceptive that you believed that you had to transform away from. So this was the reason you made an unfair judgment call to step out of your boundaries to self-sacrifice. So you're transforming into the near future to get away from deception and envy. Over here with the heart chakra, pick another card. Oh, it gave me 2 cards, you guys. Okay, so it was because of financial material changes. The financial material changes that were around you is why you did this. You felt that that's why. But this is not the way that it was supposed to be. Was this the way it wasn't supposed to be? Or, did the universe tell you this is not the way it's supposed to be? This is bad fate? Or did you believe that this was bad fate? However you want to see it. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the path you're supposed to be on. Something got you onto this path, but you're going to get back onto path over here. You were stuck in a bad path. That's what's going on. You were stuck on a bad path. You were stuck on a path that was not good for you. So you're making that leap of faith to get out. That's what's going on, okay? And you knew it. And even the universe is telling you, you're, stuck in a rut. With the shadow upside down, the moon upside down. Right? Because that's the moon card. So, okay, because all that shows you is the shadow side of everything that's going on within yourself, showing your over-emotional state of mind, showing how you want to be one way. Look, I'm going to show it to you this way, okay? That way you can see it. Showing that you have this lightness that's inside of you, this wisdom that's inside of you, but you're battling the shadow side of yourself. It's kind of like looking into the mirror and seeing what you don't want to see. Seeing the disbelief of what's going on around you, but trying to fight it. That's the shadow. Trying to fight this piece. It's kind of like this. It's like, I know that I have, if you take the deception and envy card, you can make it deception and light, right? This would be the deception and this would be the light. The dark versus the light. But you're getting out of that. You're saying, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to be in the shadow side anymore. I don't want to see all of that. I don't want to be in this place. So we will move on to the powerless. I can't. What can't you do? You're saying you can't triumph in success. You believed you couldn't have the growth. You believed that there was no way to get to the realizations that you wanted. This is the same as the Ace of Swords. So you believed you couldn't triumph through this. The realizations that you were seeing were not what you wanted to see, which is causing mental conflict. So I'll go one more since they gave me 4 there. Let's go for the 4th one for the near future, excuse me. Yeah, I'm taking the transformation to get away from the deception, to get out of the heartbreak and the loss. And that's why. Okay? To get out of the heartbreak and loss with it upside down. Okay, so now let's go over here with our tarot cards. And so, yeah, you know that you're on the wrong path. You know this is not your destiny. Even the universe itself is telling you this is not your destiny right here in the present. You need to literally take that self-sacrifice card, and that's what you're going to do. This isn't fair for you. Yes, go ahead and bail out. Take your bailout. You don't need to accept any more of this. And when you're not accepting this, that means you're not going to accept any more of this shadow, any more of this deception, any more of this unfair stuff that you're going through. You're not accepting any more. You're taking a death card. You're going to make this the loss for the best good, because it is chaotic and you need the transformation. Walking away. Yeah, you're going to walk away, but you're also going to hold tight to, okay? What are you holding tight to? See See what you're holding tight to. It says you're going to hold tight because it's overwhelming. Because something's overwhelming, but you're still holding tight to something. What are you holding tight to? Your options. You're holding tight to your options. We're going to put options here. You're holding tight to your options, knowing that there's other options that are better for you. No more communication within this. You're just going to move away from this. You're not even going to communicate about this. You don't want to talk about this anymore. It's a dead situation. It's a dead story. You have to move past it. And because the reason you don't want to communicate about this or even think about it anymore is because all it does is burden you. It causes you confusion and it causes you anxiety and stress. Okay, so you power, and you know it does because that's where you were in the near past with that mental conflict. This mental conflict is the Nine of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Okay. So now going straight to this mental conflict area over here, into the past. Could be dealing with an earth sign, or that could just been the work itself, because you're talking about financial and material changes, but you know, you could still be talking about maybe material changes that had something to do with a person. Doesn't always have to be a job. No matter how you see it, it could be a job with the King of Pentacles. It could be a job also with the King of Swords. The King of Swords over here could have been your boss. And maybe this boss really is the King of Pentacles, right? Maybe he really is a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Represented over here also, like I said, with the King. Or it could be just your spouse. Maybe you and your spouse are having problems managing money and you're having financial situations, and you're just not going to deal with it anymore. Okay? Because this King of Pentacles is upside down, so they're very egomatic and they're very abusive. You know, or maybe they're abusing money and so you want to get out. It even looks like they even tried to offer an apology. That King of Pentacles tried to offer an apology to you. Offer their cups of love with apologies. There was too many situations going on. I don't believe you. You didn't accept this apology. You thought it was a waste of time. Their offering was a waste of time. If they didn't offer an apology, they just tried to offer their cups of love. Maybe they're the type of person too, that they're too egomatic, that they really wouldn't even apologize. Like they wouldn't even, if they did something wrong with bills, got in debt or something, then maybe they wouldn't take the blame. So they just try to offer their cups of love instead because they knew you were upset, but they would never admit that they did something wrong. And you just believe this is wasteful. I'm not taking your cups of love. I'm not taking your apology, however it is, or two in one. The Queen of Wands, there's you upside down. You're cold. You're like, this is a waste. I'm not taking in your offers. Okay, you're cold. You're pissed off. You know that something went wrong. And because you know you don't have any power, but the power card is the Leo Sagittarius. Pretty much a Leo card no matter what, because of the lion on it. But this is definitely you in that Sagittarius mode. And you know, it's that, you know, ferocious side of don't even start, don't even ask, you know, don't even get close, right? Because yeah, And then here's this person again. Spirit is telling me that this Pentacles is who's going to represent your person. Or this boss, this job, whoever. Okay, but that's who it's representing. They don't have to be an earth sign. They're just taking on the earth sign energy. Yeah, they were being stingy, selfish with the Queen of Pentacles upside down. That is a stingy. Once they get into that mode, they're stingy, selfish, and what is the word I'm looking for? You know, they just treat you like half the time you're not there. Okay? Let's put it that way. Until they want you there. And you're just like, I don't need this. I'm going for my Ace of Pentacles somewhere else. That's where you got there. Okay? I'm looking for hopes and promises somewhere else. I don't need this. And you're moving on with the Chariot. You're moving on away from them. Okay. So in the near future here, you have all of this going on. You're like, I know what I want. I'm taking a transformation. I'm getting away from you. You are so deceitful. I cannot believe that you would do this. And you caused me all this heartache and loss, and I'm not taking that anymore. I'm taking my passion back with the Four of Wands. I'm stepping into the new world. There's that. Now, see, your universe was upside down over here, and now it's right side up over here. Taking a new world, and I'm going to manifest something different and take action somewhere else, and I'm taking my strength back. You had me powerless in the past, and I'm taking my strength back. Wow. Okay, so, yeah, and I'm rushing in fast. And you're rushing in fast to yourself. To what you believe, and here it is, the last card. Taking that Fool, and that's the same card there. That self-sacrifice. I'm self-sacrificing myself by walking off the edge of this mountain, and I'm taking the leap of faith, and you are not going to stop me because I've got all my strength back. Okay? Very nice. Okay, so we'll see what the angels have to say. Yeah, there'll be some recovery. Looks like you're going to need some healing from this. Okay, and after you're done recovering, you will have success. And whether that, it might not, you know, for some of you, it might even be financial recovery. Like you're going to have to work so hard to try to get your finances back where they're supposed to be because of the finance and material card. You know, you're going to have to work hard to get back what was lost, what was deceitfully done, or however this went, right? But because I have the deceiving card over here, I really think that maybe, I just feel like they were spending money and not telling you, or not giving you receipts, or, and then, I don't know if they came to really apologize or not. But it doesn't matter, however it is, after your recovery, you will have success, so it just might take a lot longer than than you realize. Depends on how much debt you have, right? Okay. And picking an animal card. Animals say, what does Spirit say about what animal you need to be? Let's see. Oh, at this time, just be the bear. Stand in bear power, which is a nice, strong power, just like that Sagittarius power that you have going on here. Okay, use power with wisdom. Okay, so just keep thinking about how you're going to do this, and don't let this person try to knock you back. Okay. So just be the bear. And I will pick some angel romance cards. What should they do? What is the best thing for them, Spirit? What is the best step? Separation. That is the best thing you can do, is separate yourself from this person. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, that is the best thing that you can do, is separate yourself from this person at this time. Okay. So that way you can do the things you need to do. Okay. And then very soon, clearly decide what you want to do so that it comes to you now. Okay. So that's what Spirit wants you to know. And that was your reading for the end of the month. And please like and subscribe if you like that. And I will see you guys at the beginning of the month. Peace and love. Bye-bye.